Today I am fly fishing this beautiful creek in Alaska. This creek is full of wild trout and grayling. I think we're gonna get on some awesome fish today. I got the 5-weight fly rod, floating line. At the end of my line, 6-pound tippet. That might be a little bit oversized, but in case I get into a big one, I wanted to have the strength there. Starting out with the caddis dry fly, let's catch some fish. Fish on, guys. Nice. Right under that log. Beautiful rainbow came out for this caddis. Oh yeah, that is awesome. Beautiful fish. Doesn't get much better than rainbow dry fly eats. Awesome. Come on, buddy. Oh, feisty fish here. Got him. Beauty, guys. Absolutely beautiful rainbow right there. Crushed that caddis. Awesome. Awesome, y'all. What a beautiful rainbow to start us out today. First rainbow of the Alaska 2026 trip. Couldn't ask for a better catch than that. That catch was pretty awesome. I fished a couple holes coming up. Nothing came up, but this log, you can see there's room underneath it, and that's a great place for trout to hide. Probably just the one. We'll find out. I just drifted that caddis right next to that, and that thing came out and nice and easy took it. That was beautiful. Hopefully we have a lot more like that today. This is the type of stuff, we caught that fish down there over at that log. This is the type of stuff I'm looking at right here though. I don't want to get snagged on that log, but those trout just love to sit and pick stuff up that rolls up to those logs. If there's anything here, it's gonna be back by those trees. Kind of a hard cast though, the way those branches hang out. Could bounce a leech or something like that in the middle there, but already got that one on the dry fly, and that's just so much fun. I feel like taking the dry fly off. Man, this is so beautiful in here. We're in bear country, a lot of bears. I got the bear spray on me. Try to talk to you guys a lot during this video so I can not sneak up on any bears on accident. I'm guessing this little spot gets fished a lot here. See a lot of footprints here. So while it's a great looking hole, it probably doesn't have a whole lot of super active fish in it. But we'll put that to the test. Yeah, it's a great looking spot. Just, we're not very far off the road here, and that hole gets fished a lot. You can just tell by the shoe prints next to it. Type of stuff right here when I walk through in Alaska. I just make a little more noise. Hey bear! Hey bear! Coming through. The last thing you want to do is sneak up and surprise a bear. So make a little bit of noise, give them time to scurry off, hide somewhere. It's a great section right here. I've caught fish on leeches in this section before. Tried the dry fly today. Let's see what happens. I'm just on the other side of that big hole now. Beautiful spots to fish, just nothing coming up. If you're a big fish down in the branches down there, probably get food swept to you all day. You don't have to come out very much. I mean, look at that spot there. The foam, the structure. Such a beautiful spot. Oh man. Still a lot of shoe prints where I'm at, so this stuff gets fished. Oh, okay, had a rise, guys. Had a rise, I saw it. Yep. That was awesome. Came up from the sticks down there. Might be just too big of a caddis for that size of fish, but that's all right. That was awesome. Well, I fished a lot of spots right now. Certainly expected to at least see more fish, and I think I just found out why I haven't. I just passed another fly fisherman. He said he's just covered all the areas that I just covered. No wonder not many fish were rising up. So I'm gonna hike quite a bit further up, keep on fishing. Fish on, guys. There we go. Second one of the day. I saw some movement in there. Then I lost track of my fly. Then I realized this fish had it. Beautiful rainbow. Gorgeous rainbow right there. Thank you. Nice, y'all. Second rainbow of the day. Found out why I wasn't getting into any fish earlier with that other guy we passed. He was heading back, so I just hiked further than he said he fished, and right away got into another bow. Hopefully that continues. Fish on, guys. Beautiful. Nice. A little rainbow here and a beautiful fish. That was awesome. Awesome, y'all. There he goes. Nice, y'all. Third fish of the day. If there's anything else in this little pool here. Air my dry fly out a little bit. Oh, had another strike. Pulled back at the last second. See if he comes back up. Oh. All right, are they getting wise? Had 2 misses here. Oh, there. They're small fish. I think this caddis is a little too big. Yep. So, these fish are very small. I might downsize here in just a second. Make sure there's nothing super big that wants to come up first. All right, there's definitely fish in this little spot. I'm gonna, oh, had another one come up when I was reeling it in. And downsize my caddis. I got one smaller than this. Probably just put the same thing on. Just a smaller size. Right, there we go. Another caddis there, just a little bit smaller. All right, let's see if this makes a difference. All right, the smaller caddis didn't work. Let's see what happens with a little tan ant. Oh, oh, had a miss and then he came back up for it. So, that was promising. Yeah, these are small fish. There we go. I can't tell if they're just slapping at it or... There we go. Got one, guys. Let's see what we got here. Little tiny bows. Or, let's see, grayling. Nice. That's what the issue was. Smaller mouths than rainbows. And there, that one got off there. But try to catch another one to show you guys. I think these are little grayling, and that's awesome. Next time I'll use my net to make sure I can show y'all. Oh yeah, oh, I wasn't ready for that. Oh, they're flashing down there now. They're getting excited. So yeah, these have much smaller mouths than rainbows, and that is why we're getting the misses, because they are definitely eating up here. Get back in this current, let it come to them more naturally. Fish on, guys. Tiny little grayling, holy smokes. But I'm gonna use my net so I can show y'all. Oh yeah, this is tiny. Come here, buddy. The smallest grayling I've ever caught by a large margin. I've caught some good sized graylings before, upwards 17, 18 inches. This is a baby Arctic grayling. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. That's pretty awesome, y'all. Second grayling out of here. The first one I could show you guys, but those are such cool fish. We're higher up on this creek than I've ever fished before. I've actually fished this a few times before, but if you follow this creek all the way down, it meets up with a bigger river, and there's some bigger grayling in there, but this is fun. Fish on, guys. Another grayling here. Beautiful. This one's just a tad bigger than the last one was. Honestly, quite a bit bigger than the last one. The last one was super tiny. Beautiful fish there. That's awesome. That is awesome. Oh, it's a decent sized one. Oh, yep, that's a better sized one. Nice. For this little hole at least. Nice. Awesome fish. Thank Thank you, buddy. Beauty. Thank you, buddy. They are loving this little ant here. My 5 weight is definitely overkill for these fish. I packed a 3 weight, but I did not bring it with me on this trip. Honestly, where this creek meets the bigger river, I've gotten into some big fish before, where in big current too, where 3 weight would just not cut it. So it's safer to go with the 5 here. Catch one more of these and then move on. Hard to leave a hole with fish hitting dry flies, even if they are tiny. So cool. Oh, that, I did not think it hit it. All right, y'all. Last grayling we'll catch from this hole here and then move up creek. Oh yeah, the beautiful fish there. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. All right, y'all, I got the bigger caddis tied back on. Let's see if we can go catch some more rainbows. Goodness, that is gorgeous, everybody. So green. Got blue and pink flowers on the sides. Birds chirping in the air. Crystal clear creek here. This is awesome. What a great looking hole. I don't know if we'll catch fish here, but not much prettier to fish than that. Like some small fish, maybe some more grayling. Had to be something in here. Oh, that was a nice grayling. They're small mouths. Man, that was a nice grayling right there. And he had that. He was going for it. His mouth was on it. That was awesome. Oh, nice fish, guys. Nice. I think that's a grayling. It's fighting and pulling like a grayling does. They're pretty strong fish. And, oh, thought I saw a flash of rainbow. We'll just see. Yep, it's a rainbow. Beautiful. Awesome fish here. Oh, he got off, y'all. Bummer. That's kind of weird. I never felt like I had great control over that rainbow right there. Well, they barely had him hooked. Oh, fish on, guys. And, oh yeah, that is a strong fish. Got to keep him out of the branches. There's a branch right there he wants to get twisted up in. Oh yeah, there we go, y'all. Another rainbow. Not huge, but strong. That was awesome. Beautiful fish here. Yeah, not big at all, just strong. Crushed that caddis right there. Beautiful fish. Thank you, buddy. All right, I put an ant back on. See if there's any of those little grayling in here. Oh, that was a nice take. Or a nice surface, I should say. Oh yeah. Oh, what is that? These look like grayling. Dodging at the last second though, so are they just missing or something they don't like? Okay, I'm going with a little bit darker of an ant. The other one was lighter. I just realized this is the same color we used at the hole earlier where we were catching those little grayling. Let's see if that makes a difference. Oh yeah, that made a difference. Oh my gosh, guys. This fish is tiny. Holy cow. That almost looks like a salmon. a salmon par, so let's throw them back. Gotta protect the salmon here. I think some of them were grayling, but if we catch another one like that, I'll just stop throwing this tiny thing. I wouldn't be surprised if salmon came up to this spot right here and spawned. Oh, I don't know what that was. Had some meat behind it though. There we go, guys. What do we got here? Now, it's not a salmon. That is a grayling. So that was crazy. I think we did catch a salmon in there. It wasn't a rainbow, and surely wasn't a grayling. It had the par marks. And salmon are so protected up in these creeks, I didn't even really want to show it off to the camera. This is a grayling though, of course. Thank you, buddy. All right, y'all. Well, I'm sure there's more grayling back there, so I'll just keep throwing this little ant. Crazy what a tiny little color change can do. A slightly lighter ant got no bites, and then this one is barely darker and a couple eats. There's a tiny little waterfall way back there. And look at that. That's a nice fish. Tiny waterfall way back there. And I tried to put this fly as close to it as I could. This little ant, and it got crushed by a nice bow. That is awesome. It's a good fish. That was awesome. What a beautiful fish. This current is pretty strong too. Oh yeah. Nice. I think that is our best fish of the day. Yes, it is. What a gorgeous rainbow right there. Took that ant, choked it down. Beautiful. What a beautiful fish. Heck yeah, everybody. I was not expecting a beautiful rainbow to be back there or to hit that tiny ant. Not in here, but that was awesome. That was so awesome, y'all. Put another one back there just to make sure. Put it right back there. Yeah, just this little waterfall behind the log that's going, kind of slanted up like that back there. That's what I was aiming for. Came up short of it, but there's obviously, and there goes that ant. Well, a good final resting place for that ant right over there. It served us well. Fish on, guys. Just hung it up in this these logs here. He already got off. That was awesome. Oops. Fish back here a little bit more where I caught that nice bow. Let that fly suspend up there. Oh, we got a fish, guys. Oh, it's a grayling, I think. Let this fly suspend right above that area. Fish on. It's too big. I put the caddis back on, because I was searching up creek a little bit with it, and then I came back to this spot. But I'm able to hold this line over the current and keep this fly in nice hitting position for these fish. Put a smaller fly back on. Oh, yep, gonna put a smaller fly back on. Try to catch some of these. It's like grayling, maybe rainbows. Fish on, guys. I downsized the caddis to a smaller one, and what do we got here? Looks like a little rainbow. Nice. Yep. Get in the net, buddy. Another beautiful little rainbow there. Thank you, buddy. All right, we're coming back to that spot here that had all those little grayling. Try to catch a couple out of here as we're moving back downriver. The goal will be to hit a few spots that might be holding some rainbows, and then we'll hike down to the confluence where this creek meets the bigger river and fish one hole there that I've caught some good sized grayling and rainbows at before. These things only like the ant before. They're still feeding. Day like today, they just, oh, that one took it down. Day like today, they just feed all day. Pretty crazy how focused on that ant they are and nothing else. We got to test that theory again. So I've had like, I don't know, 3 or 4 slaps on this caddis. They wanted nothing to do with it earlier, and then they crushed that ant. So let's try it again and see if all these little micro grayling want are ants. All right, got the ant back on. All right, let's put it to the test. Fish on. That's crazy. Right away. First cast back in there, and we got a grayling. They don't want anything to do with the caddis today. At least not these ones. They just want the ant. Another little grayling right there. Thank you, buddy. Oh, they're just dialed in on that thing. That was awesome. Just shook that ant just a little bit out of the current. One came up for it. Oh, had another one there. Skate it. Just skating it across the top a little bit. When it breaks out of this current, I just pop it, pop it, pop it. One came up. Pop it. Those are little salmon par that are coming up. You can see the difference now. Don't want to catch you, little salmon. The salmon par are feeding now. That might be most of them. We caught that one grayling, and all these, oh, that's a grayling. Yep, there we go. Another one. A little bit better size on this one. Just can't refuse the ant, huh, buddy? Beautiful. They are such cool fish. Love those dorsal fins. Purple, red colors in them. Awesome. Thank you, buddy. There he goes. All right, let's keep moving down creek, try to catch some more fish. Fish on, guys. Nice. One kind of surprised me. Another beautiful rainbow. Came out of those logs over there. That stump and trees. Beauty. Gorgeous fish right there, y'all. There he goes. Nice. All right, everybody, I worked my way back down the creek all the way to where it joins up with this bigger creek. I fished this big hole here behind me, didn't catch anything, but today was a blast. Got on a ton of fish, all of them on dry flies. The caddis was working super well for the trout. The ant pattern was working for the grayling, and we caught our nicest trout of the day on the ant pattern as well. Today was so much fun. I hope y'all enjoyed the video. If you did, hit that like button. It helps a ton. Thank you so much for joining me, Kevin Rapcook Fishing. I'll see y'all next time. Peace.